ITP 252, Task 9, Assignment Number 2, The Train. Hey, my name is Shane, and I'm gonna tell you a story today about a train. Long time ago, it was back in like the olden days. Just, it's kind of like an area. There's some hills there and a little town there, and they had an old train, and the people all congregated there. People with babies carrying them, and old people on their crutches, and they're all excited for the train. So they're waiting and they're waiting. Finally, it's time. The whistle blew. They were all excited, so all the people started loading up into the train. People carrying their babies sat down. The old people sat down. The excited people going in, sitting down, filling up all the seats along the rows in the train. Like, okay, are we ready? So the whistle blew, and the wheels slowly start turning. The steam is billowing out. The train is slowly starting to chug along. And the man that helps the train work, he's opens up the thing and starts shoveling the coal in, and the fire's burning hotter and hotter, and the train's moving faster, and it's starting to chug along pretty good. The people are sitting along, the train's shaking them, and they're excited. You see all these trees out there, and they keep going. So they happen to see a bridge up in the distance, and they're looking out. See the bridge, and suddenly bad weather starts to pour, and the trees are just billowing back and forth, and lightning's crashing down. But they continue along. Train continues down the track. It's hard to see out, so the conductor's still going, still making the train go. Suddenly looks out into the distance, and he sees something, and it looks like matches off in the distance, and it looks like they're waving back and forth. It looks like maybe a man is holding, and it gets getting closer and closer and closer, and they just keep waving back and forth. The man's like, stop! People in the train suddenly see it, and they're like, oh, you need to stop! So the train screeches on its brakes, and they're going down the track, and they're just not able to stop. And they hit it, and it falls down below. Like, oh no, what do we do? We're stopped on the tracks. What about that man? So they get out and they start searching, and all the people mill out searching, and they just can't find him. So they decide to wait till morning. And morning comes, the sun slowly rises up over the horizon. Cows out walking around, eating the grass. Different hotels out there. People are sleeping, and all of a sudden they realize, wait, we need to get up and search for that man again. So they start searching around again. 1 day passes. 2 days passes. They continue to search. Nothing. So they pray and show their repentance, and years pass. And it's a new day, and now there's sleeker train, new, and it's not going to use coal anymore. This time it's using electricity. So the people line up to get into the train, and they're nice, and they go inside and they sit down. There's waiters there for them. Wow, it's pretty fancy. All right, now it's time for the train to go, and they punch into the keypad to go, and the electricity starts the train up. And once again, the trees are billowing out in the side, and then there's the bridge up again in the distance. Trees are blowing, there's lightning coming down again. But people are just sitting, waiting. He's like, hey, wait, do you see that in the distance? It's like something swaying back and forth. Do you see it? Like, do you see that? What is that? Remember that sign back a long time ago that they hit? Yeah, I remember that. That's a railroad crossing sign. And all it's doing is just warning that there's a train coming. Oh, well, thank you.